everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Faye, and in this video, we will try Loverwatch again, and this time, we will try the Genji path, because previously we already finished with Mercy. But yeah, let's focus on Genji first today. So this is my previous rewards. Mercy's Angel, the Valentine Card 13 and card from 13. So let's go. Okay, here we are. It's Friday night in the big city. You could use a laugh after the week you've had. The Laugh Attic is one of the most tragically unfunny comedy clubs in town, but you love watching people bump on open mic. Sometimes that people is you. It's particularly dark tonight, so dark it'll make for quite a dramatic reveal when your eyes adjust and you see who is sitting at a table in the corner. Eyes adjusting, adjusting, adjusting. Oh my! Oh my! Is that what you think it is? Okay, let's pick. It's Genji. Oh my god! Why are you bringing your weapon here? Is that legal? Ninja, cyborg, and all-around bad boy from Overwatch. No matter how many times you blink, he's still there, and you are completely. Do I fear Genji? Yeah, nerf Genji. The aura change. Fear struck. Why would anyone in their right mind allow a ninja with a giant katana in a comedy club, right? Yeah. That's exactly what I feel, yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like the beginning of a joke. And the only thing funnier than this would be if his brother showed up wearing a toga. Ta-da! There it is. Hark! I hear the sound of a heart beating fast and smell sweat on your palms. Yeah, I'm afraid. I am afraid. I am Cupid, the hero of love in all its varieties. It is my sworn duty to answer the cries of all who desire to love and guide them to fulfillment. You look around, wondering if anyone else can see this, or are you hallucinating? Do not worry, you are the only one who sees me. I do not interfere in the mortal realm. Consider me the angel on your shoulder who will point you in the right direction. Okay, that's a definite maybe on the hallucination thing, but maybe this hallucination can help you. Now tell me, are you in love? Nope, that's just my baseline anxiety. Anxiety and affection can sometimes feel similar, but fear not. I am here to guide you through all of love's intricacies. So do you wish to win the heart of Genji? I already picked this one before, so it's just going back to this. The first choice, the first option, so let's go with that one. Yes, I want to win the heart of Genji. Genji? Truly? It's not Cupid Hanzo approved. I mean, there were only two options, as you made sure I was aware. Of course, it's just that, well, to call Genji difficult would be an understatement. Ah, is he difficult? Is this because of the lore or something? Yeesh, you are being really judgmental for a vessel of love or whatever. Let's see, is this because of the lore or something? The what? Oh no. The Overwatch lore, you know? Genji was the younger brother Hanzo killed and felt guilt over and over since. Only Genji wasn't actually dead. He was alive, but it's a cyborg, and Hanzo learned this, but he was still kind of sad about the whole thing, I think. Cupid looks troubled. That summary heavily favors Genji's view of matters, I feel. But no, I am merely saying that reaching Genji's heart will be a difficult task. Oh, okay, sure, whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Toga. If you wish to pursue Genji, then I am obligated to help you. It is your love life, no matter how foolish. Well then, how do you think I should approach Cupid? You have to introduce yourself. Of course, you can't start down the path of romance without first speaking to him. And given that he strikes me as a shellfish, immature person, I would recommend keeping your conversations focused on him. He has always struggled with his sense of self, so do your best to appeal to his interests. You hope he will get over his hostility for Genji soon, definitely, but that's not important right now. What is important is whether or not Genji will feel any hostility towards you. With Cupid's words in mind, you build up the courage to approach Genji. Excuse me? Excuse me? The ninja turns to face you. The purple glow of the club's neon lights illuminates his metal mask. Are you talking to me? Yeah, I just saw you and I wanna say... Your heart starts to pound in your ears and your mouth cannot find the words to speak. Well, say something and remember, your choices will affect how he feels about you. I need healing. Oh no. I saw you when I came in and I just figured I would come say hello. I really like your outfit. Do you need healing? Okay, which one should I pick? Do you need healing? Oh, it's quick. I'm so sorry. I know my reputation. It is hurtful. Oh, I'm sorry, Genji. But also, yes, I could use healing. I warned you he would be difficult to deal with. Anyway, I don't think I've seen you around before. I'm Genji. What's your name? Oh, I'm Faye. Nice to meet you, Genji. Faye, huh? That's pretty cool. Reminds me of Faye from the game Faye's Odyssey. Is that a real game? No way, is that a real game? Genji tilts his head. His cybernetic hand grips the bottom of his mask pensively. Yeah, it was. Okay. Why did he just like take out his sword like that? His katana. Hey, did you want to sit down? The next set is starting soon. Maybe we could watch together. Okay. You take a seat next to Genji and watch a few sets. You cannot tell if he ever cracks a smile, but he certainly doesn't laugh at any point. Weird energy to bring it to a comedy club. But before you can spend too many minutes basking in the awkward silence, Cupid returns bringing you more helpful advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go, perform a set. I have a few jokes, but they are not ready yet. So am I, because I'm not ready. Cupid scoffs. You have been a regular at this venue and the comedy club known as Overwatch, and you don't have any jokes ready to use? Hey, Overwatch is not a comedy club. That's competitive Overwatch. It doesn't matter, look, someone just finished their material. Get up there and impress your date. Yeah, here I am. Ooh. The previous comedian steps down from the stage to some paltry claps, and when no one stands to take their place, you take the initiative to get on stage. Swallowing your nerves, you address the audience. Hello everyone, I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. You look out over the audience and you see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. While you could make just any joke, you have to wonder what would make him laugh. A joke about ninjas? Tell a joke about cyborgs? Tell the funniest joke, let's see, let's just like being cyborgs, yeah, cyborgs. You tap on the mic and the feedback rings in your ears. You lean in close. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Do you know how much it costs to become a cyborg these days? The crowd held its breath. An arm and a leg. Silence. It feels like you've been teleported into a soundproof void. Not a soul in the crowd has any reaction to spare. You almost wish they'd boo you just so you could know they're still there. Oh my god. But ooh, he likes it, okay. But among them you see Genji. He looks at his arms and legs, both of which have been replaced with cybernetic parts. A quiet chuckle escapes him. Oh, that's true. Wait, what? You don't even know? Ignoring the appalled stars of the rest of the audience, you make your way back to your seat next to Genji. He seems warmer, leaning in towards you. I liked your jokes. Just so you know, my procedure cost me an arm and 2 legs, but I still found it funny. Oh my god, thanks, it's one of my favorites. Making you laugh was the goal. I'm glad to hear you thought it was funny. I was mostly looking to make you laugh. For once, the ever-confident cyborg ninja seems a bit shy. He rubs his arm nervously. He's blushing. It has been really nice hanging out with you. Do you think you'd want to go on to another date sometime? Absolutely! Oh, he thought it was a date. Oh. Genji sighs, a weight lifts his shoulders. I can't wait. Guess I'll see you again soon. And then whoosh, he lifts. And you're left alone in the comedy club, not for long though, as Cupid soon reappears. I sense the buds of romance are already beginning to blossom. Oh, that's fast. Okay. How do you think things went? He seemed pleased, but there's always room for improvement. I recommend doing your best to ensure he feels comfortable with you. But good or bad, your date is in the past, and we still have a long road ahead of us if you truly wish for Genji's heart to be yours. Okay! When Genji reaches out to you again, he suggests grabbing dinner for your second date. He even picks out a restaurant, Café Azur in Monaco, the exclusive playground of the ultra rich. Luckily, you live in a hopeful future. You can just hop on a transatlantic train and arrive in Monaco in a few short hours. Neat, huh? You arrive at the restaurant and it looks as classy as the name might imply. A robot brings you to your table where Genji awaits you. Please tell me he's not wearing the same hoodie he wore to the comedy club. I don't think he ever changed his hoodie. If I own a hoodie that cool, I wear it every chance I got. I'm not exactly dressed up either. I guess this one. If I own a hoodie that cool, I'd wear it every chance I got. Even to a 5-star restaurant? Yeah, especially to a 5-star restaurant. Huh, no wonder you need my help. You take your seat across from Genji, and he seems to light up at your presence. Oh, Faye, didn't expect to see you here. You invited me here for a date? Oh, it's Faye! Look at this diva! Oh yeah, I guess so. Anyway, how was the ride over? I read the horrors of the deep ocean. I slept the whole way. I had lots of time gaming. Usually this? Honestly, no clue. I slept the whole way. Yes, leaving me entirely to my own devices for several hours. Would it have killed you to put on a movie for me, Faye? Genji chuckles. I am not surprised. There are few things more relaxing than long train rides. Either way, I'm glad you could make it. I've really been looking forward to spending more time with you. You don't have much time to feel bashful before the waiter returns to your table to take your order. You look over your holo menu, which is like a regular menu, but a hologram since it's the future. You should think carefully about what you order. Maybe choose something he'd like as well. Come on, even your dinner is going to affect this guy's opinion of you? This dating sims are hard work. It is. In that case, what will you order for dinner? What is Genji's favorite food? Order the most expensive dish? Order of the kids menu? Good lord. Let's see. Do we really know what Genji's favorite food is? I'm kinda curious so let's pick that. I'll have the Rikimaru ramen. Oh, wait, do you have ramen in this restaurant? In a 5-star restaurant? That's my favorite food. How did you know? Easy. It's in the official Overwatch cookbook. Oh, wait. I'm curious about that now. Well, in that case, I'll take the Rikimaru ramen too. The waitress we don't have that on the menu programs seems to be overridden by the customer is always red routine, so it takes your order back to the kitchen without complaint. He likes it though. That's really cool of you to order my favorite food for dinner. If there were an official Faye cookbook, I would have ordered yours too. Thanks. You make note of his idea. You're always looking for more merchandising opportunities. Oh! A professional 5-star restaurant. The two of you spend time chatting, and after a few short minutes, the waiter brings out your meal. 2 bowls of Rikimaru ramen. It's honestly impressive that such a nice restaurant could make a dish look like it comes from a cheap ramen shop. That looks just as good as the real thing from Hanamura. All it's missing is the murloc bowl. Then it'll be perfect. Oh no, how could they forget the murloc bowl? That's half the fun of Rikimaru ramen. Huh, let me go check with the waiter. Maybe they have murloc bowls in the back. You fetch the waiter explaining that Rikimaru ramen just isn't the same when it's not in branded bowls. Unfortunately, the restaurant doesn't have any murloc bowls on hand, but they were able to draw a crude recreation on 2 of the regular bowls. When you return to the table, Genji looks completely deflated. You sit across from him, and he barely even acknowledges your presence. Even Cupid seems troubled by his sudden shift in mood. Perhaps you should check on him, Faye. Is he crying or is he laughing? Oh my god. I was just ask, hey, you okay? Hey, is everything okay? You seem bummed out. Genji shrugs. Sorry, another diner recognized me while you were gone. They came over to talk to me. Did they ask for your autograph or something? No, they actually recognized me from the Black Watch incident. They had less than kind words to share with me. The Black Watch incident? Or I am so sorry, Genji. Let's say that. I am so sorry, Genji. I cannot believe someone would give you trouble about it here. It's alright, I am not proud of who I was then, but I will admit, it is discouraging. Is he crying? He is crying. I have tried my best to become a better person, but I fear my past will always haunt me. Some days it feels like there is nothing I can do to move on from who I was. He sighs, propping his head against his hand dejectedly. It's a heart-rending sight. It seems he could use your reassurance. A small gesture might go a long way. Apparently even Cupid has the sense to put aside his bitterness towards Genji when he's in this state. What do you do to cheer Genji up? Beat up whoever was meant to him. Reassure him. Let's hold his hand. Physical touch. You don't think you have the words to help in this situation? Instead, you reach across the small table and take Genji's hand into yours. He seems surprised, but when you meet his gaze with a smile, he relaxes, he squeezes your hand, taking a deep breath to steady himself. Thank you, Faye. I'm sure I'd feel much worse if you weren't here. It's the least I could do. You mean that literally. Holding his hand was probably the easiest, least expensive thing you've done all night. Let's eat, huh? Our food is getting cold. The 2 of you finally enjoy your night as it was supposed to go. You don't know how Genji eats with his mask on, but every time you look away, more food disappears from his plate. You assume it's getting into his mouth one way or another. By the time you're done eating, Genji seems happier than ever. You're glad the evening is going in a more positive direction. Hey, I wanted to ask you about something. Shoot. How would you feel about going somewhere special for our next date? Anywhere that's special to you is special to me. That one doesn't earn you any points with Genji, but it makes him blush. And isn't that worth more than any kind of gameplay progression? I was hoping we could go somewhere that's really special to me. How would you feel about a trip to Nepal? We're traveling an awful lot. What's in Nepal? When do I get to choose our date? What's in Nepal? What's so special about Nepal? It was a very important place in my growth as a person. This might surprise you, but an isolated mountaintop helped me find peace. There's more to it, obviously, but I figured I could explain when we got there. Sure, I cannot wait to hear all about your backstory. Okay, I'll see you there. I hope it'll be really special. I had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks again, Faye. Genji departs from the restaurant and you are left alone. Well, as alone as you can be when you are haunted by the vessel of Valentine's. Another date down with a third to come? Most impressive, Faye. Thanks. How do you think Genji and I are doing? He seems incredibly happy with you. Not to tempt fate, but I suspect it would be difficult for you to lose his affection now. But there is still another date in your future. Do what you can to prepare. I sense this one will be the most important of all. The third date awaits. Let's go. You ascend the snowy mountains in Nepal, but the cold rudely seeps right through every layer of clothing you wore. Hard to believe that just a few days ago you were telling jokes in a comedy club, and now this is what's expected of you to keep this relationship going. As you are trudging along, Cupid appears again. Thankfully, you know his deal by now, or you think you were seeing things thanks to hypothermia. Faye, I need to stress how important this date will be. Clearly you are important to Genji. He would not have brought you here otherwise, so just be sure you do your very best this time. I thought you didn't like Genji. Thanks for all the help, Cupid. Let's see this. I thought you didn't like Genji. You know, when we first met, you seemed like you really didn't like Genji. While I do believe he is foolish and stubborn and immature and vain, you have reminded me that there is a good side to him as well. And while that good side is buried very, very far beneath his flaws, it is there nonetheless. I must thank you, truly. Oh, you're sounding all sappy. Don't tell me this is a teaser for the secret Cupid path of this dating sim. Don't be ridiculous. If there were a secret Cupid path, do you truly think I would advertise it so freely? Oh my god. Besides, a path of that nature would be difficult to unlock. You would need to successfully win the heart of both heroes to show me your commitment to love. There's a secret path? But hypothetically, of course. Of course, hypothetically. But enough about hypotheticals. You have a day to get to. Hurry up now. With Cupid's vote of confidence, you continue your journey up the mountain. Eventually, you arrive in a quiet little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you cannot travel together. Faye, you made it. What did you think of the hike? It was a breeze. It really wasn't worth it. It was worth it here to be with you. Ooh. It was a breeze. I'm acting cool. I climb mountains all the time. No big deal. Oh, you climb a lot? I appreciate that. Ninjas are actually big into climbing, apparently, so it's good to know you can keep up. Anyway, I'm glad you are finally here. This place is very special to me, and I hope I can show you why. Come for a walk with me? Gladly, you take Genji's arm, he leads you all around the village, and you cannot help but bask in every sight. It's truly beautiful, certainly not the kind of place you'd want to host 5v5 King of the Hill style combat. But what's more beautiful than the village itself is the way Genji glows while taking you through it. Recounting memories of the time he spent here, he tells you everything, from the story of how he first arrived here to tales of his most trying meditations. After strolling a while, Genji takes you on to the old accommodations that housed him through his time in Nepal. Though he has been absent for some time, the room is still clearly his. There's an old mattress, a hauri, and a framed photo of Genji with his brother taken years ago. Genji goes to say something, but someone else speaks first. Genji, you have arrived. Is that Zenyatta? It's GB Zenyatta. I hope you had a safe journey, my student. Oh, what? The teacher is Zenyatta? Okay, it's Zenyatta. How sad is that? The only place you can get Zenyatta content these days is the explicitly non-canon dating sim and that one short story. Well, Maybe something will happen with that Ramatra guy soon. Who knows? Master, it is good to see you again. Indeed, I heard that you were bringing a visitor and I hope I could meet them. Of course, Faye, this is Master Zenyatta. You were ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains, but this is basically like meeting Genji's parent. Is that weird for the third date? Doesn't matter, it's happening. Now it's up to you to deal with it. Give him a fist. It's wonderful to meet you. I've heard great things. That's a lie, you haven't heard anything, but he seems to react warmly even so. Likewise, I'm glad you survived your journey here. You're going to ignore the threatening aura of that sentence and let him keep talking. It's rare for Genji to have a company here. I sense he must be quite fond of you. Oh, I certainly hope so. Master, you're embarrassing me. I am sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself. Perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. You never realized how much your company might mean to Genji. To think, just a few nights ago you were planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible you are changing the life of an Overwatch agent. I believe. Master? I sense I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment. I'm afraid I will to depart. No, what? But please take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. The two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta, and when you are left alone, Genji's previous exuberance has gone, replaced with contemplation. Something on your mind, Genji? Just thinking about what my master said. He was being truthful, you know. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder. Faye, do you really think it's possible to know your true self? Wow, to be honest, that's a far deeper question than you ever would have expected from the silly dating sim you signed up for. But you've come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? And that really is one more. I believe this will be your last chance to win Genji's heart. Faye, use it wisely. Well, what do you think? Can one know their true self? Yes, they can. I'm not sure, but you can try. I really don't care. To be quite honest, this is my choice. I'm not sure, but you can try. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you can or maybe not, but I think it's always worth it to try finding out who you really are. Otherwise, what's the point of it all? Oh no, it's a wrong answer! I think you might be right. You know, when I ended up like this, when my brother, he trails off. Cupid watches him intently, his brow knit with pain. I felt so much guilt. I would look at myself every day and despise the person who looked back at me. But as much as it hurt, I had to look, or else I could not have grown from who I was. Perhaps I will never know my true self, but you are right. I must always try to see who I really am. Thank you, Faye. I'm glad to know you feel the same. Faye, I have really enjoyed spending so much time with you lately. It has been a long time since I allowed myself to get close to anyone. But I must admit... Admit what, Genji? I feel some guilt that you have not seen the real me. You are a bit confused. You are pretty sure you have just enjoyed 3 days with the real him. But before you can ask, he clarifies. We've been spending so much time together, and you've only seen me with my mask on. And although my mask is extremely epic, it's not the true me. Is it really cool though? I know, right? But still. Genji takes your hand into his green visor stares back at you, and you wonder what his eyes might look like beneath it. You're curious. Faye, can I show you who I really am? We've tried the friendship. Let's try to accept Genji's love. Of course, I love you, Genji. Genji puts his hand over his heart, shocked but not a little disappointed in your confession. After returning to reality, he chuckles under his breath. It's funny, it seems I could deflect anything but love. And beams, but mostly love. Wah! Ah, ah, ah! With great care, Genji reaches for his mask. Though he hesitates, he eventually builds the strength to remove it, showing you his true face beneath. Can we see it, sir, please? Genji, you're beautiful! If you believe so, then it must be true. If it took me so long to come to terms with who I am now, knowing you accept me makes me confident it was worth all the time. I know my true self loves you too, Faye. You have embarked on the journey of love and found what you desire at the end. Love takes many forms, but it's always true. May you cherish this love with Genji forever and always. Okay, I love you, our heels. Okay, let's go to main menu to claim what we got. Oh, Genji's piece. And then, oh, Valentine Card 7. You and Genji really hit it off. A match made in Midtown. Cool, okay. And yeah, that's the reward for this one. So I don't know what we can get later after this, but I will try to pick more options to see what we can get more from this. I honestly didn't really watch anyone or read anything about this, so yeah, that's a surprise for later. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you want to support me, please click the subscribe button and also like the video if you like it, and also comment in the comment section if you got like a different ending or what do you think about this event. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, and I hope everyone have a great day. Bye bye.